Hey, aloha everybody. Look who I found. Lance Capel, Chicago title at ALIS. How are you, Lance?
Great, Krager. How are you, buddy?
See you.
Good to see you.
So the day is over. It's about time to have an adult beverage. What is your opinion of today's event?
You know, it was great. I got here a little bit late, but it was from about noon on. You couldn't walk 10 feet without running into somebody you knew.
Yeah.
And, talking previous deals and future deals, and that's why we come here.
Well,
Just
that's
to connect
it.
and reconnect.
Yeah, exactly. Solidify those relationships that we all treasure. And speaking of relationships, you're not only your C&I people, but your hotel group with Ryan Huntsman and Stephanie Zapalak and so many others. You guys have done an outstanding job this past year in the hotel sector. So you're closing deals nationally. How's that been?
Thanks, Craig. Actually, you know what? It's been great. Last year we did over 110 hospitality transactions, either
Nice.
transactions or transfers or refinances.
Yeah.
And that was all across the United States. So I think that was pretty solid.
Yeah.
And having a dedicated group that knows what they're doing definitely helps.
You know, it really does. And, a hallmark of you guys has always been escrow as well. So you've got some of the best commercial escrow officers in the nation over at Chicago Titles, National Commercial Services Group. So, it hasn't exactly been the best of times, but you guys have been able to hang on to everybody. You've been able, and you've always treated your people right, whether it was rain or shine. And, I admire you and how you set the pace, and Joseph, and how everybody comes together. It's got to be a hallmark with you guys. So how do you go about maintaining that?
You know, Craig, I mean, you've known me for 20 plus years. The culture is huge with us.
Yeah.
The fit of the individuals. We firmly believe if you give them a good place to work,
Yeah.
you pay them fairly, you reward them, you celebrate them when they're succeeding, constantly feeding them, giving them what they need, they're nourished, they stay. And we also have a unique dynamic in that we're not independent contractors. People aren't separate.
Right.
They're not a bunch of mercenaries out there. They're a team.
Right.
So they lean on each other. So we have 23 different escrow officers, essentially 23 escrow units.
Yeah.
We have about 6 that specialize in hospitality, 6 different escrow officers, and they rely on each other. They call each other all the time. They have a question on something that might come up that's unique. They rely on each other and the expertise in the group, which does not exist in any other culture that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
It is, and and it does make your job easier, but you're still herding cats. You've got personalities, not only on the sales side, but the internal team, the escrow, the title officers. And, speaking as a recovering title person, okay, I started out as a messenger, and when I ended my career, I was feeling like a messenger again, but, I owned an escrow company. I, ran a title unit, ran offices, and it's a really fine, delicate balance to keep all those personalities going in the same direction. So kudos to you, my friend, and the outstanding job that you guys do. And, I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't get a hold of Ryan Huntsman or Stephanie Zapalak, call Lance and he'll get you set up. And, it's a great department. They understand hospitality. They get all the moving parts. Plus, they are a founding exhibitor of the California Lodging Investment Conference, and they will all be in Long Beach at the Westin on March 5th and 6th for the 8th annual conference. So join us then. Hey, we're not going to go any longer than this. It's already been about 5 minutes. Aloha, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow from ALIS. Thank you, Lance.
Thanks, Craig.